guys, so today I am taking you along, showing you the behind the scenes of the app that I use. Many of you have inboxed me, DM'd me, and asked me what do I use to create those cool graphics with the audio file on it. It's popularly known as WAV files. I didn't know what the name was. So it took me a while to discover app or website that I can use to create those because I need to know what it's called in order for me to Google it. And one day I heard someone say wave file. I'm like, oh, that's what you call it. Or something else. I just kept Googling and Googling. I just heard someone, I just kept Googling and Googling. And afterwards, I figured out what they call them. But I think I Googled and Googled until I found the Headliner app or website. So I use Headliner. It's headliner.app, headliner.app. You see the logo here. So I decided instead of just telling you all, I would love to create a masterclass around this, but I don't know when. And it's long overdue for me to share this information with you all. So I decided, you know what? I'm creating a wave file graphic right now. I am going to just take you along with me. So you head on over to headliner.app. You log in, right? This is after you would have created your account. So you create your account first, right? As you can see, sign up now. But I already have an account. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. And you might be like, oh my gosh, where do I begin, right? So for the WAV file, they call it an audiogram. So this is what you're using. I've never explored these other options. I think I tried doing video transcript, but I had to actually sit down and write out what I'm hearing, and I don't have time for that. Okay, that is something that I would love to delegate in the near future, but I am not doing that. Okay, article to video. This is new. It says beta. Find my content beta. Yeah, I'm gonna explore those in my spare time soon because this article to video is very intriguing. And I mean, you know, I love all things content creation, so I am always looking for innovative ways that I can turn one piece of content into multiple pieces and just creating a content machine. So we're gonna go to audiogram. Okay. Now, I use Photoshop and Illustrator, these two programs that you might see in the screen recorded, you may not, but I use Illustrator and Photoshop to create my graphics for client work, my own graphics in my business. I think I mainly only use Canva for creating quick graphics on the go for Instagram. But other than that, I mainly use professional software as that's my background, design. So I'm familiar with that, and Canva is really, really good for quick graphics on the go, especially for more mobile graphics, because it's a lot more time consuming for me to create stuff than have to import it over to my phone and blah, 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 blah. So I'm just sharing with you what I use and how I use it. So if you don't use Illustrator, you don't use Photoshop, and you need an option and you're not already using Canva, get on Canva. And if you use Canva, then awesome. So keep using it. All right. So I am going to get my audio file. So I'm going to go find my podcast recording. Wait. I really need to restart my computer because it's been slowing down. I haven't restarted in a while. So let me find the audio file. So I'm looking for episode number 16. Where is it? Now, I'm not sure if you're seeing this on my screen because I selected to show only my Google Chrome screen. So you may not see what I'm doing right now. But essentially, I'm just looking for episode number 16's recording. Where is it? Oh, here it is. So I upload my audio. I don't want audio transcription because I have to always edit it. They never transcribe my audio well. Shout out to my Trinity accent. But yeah, I don't have time for that either. So the next step, we click next. And now what I love about this, it makes it really easy. If I'm creating an audio graphic, I can make it as long as I want. Okay, that's what full episode is for. Okay. Maybe they changed things around. I never noticed it before. I've never done anything longer than 10 minutes anyway. But you can make it as long as you want, up to 10 minutes in this editor, or you go to the full episode editor for longer edits. But you can make it as long as you want and edit it manually up to 10 minutes. Then most times I'm using this for Instagram. So first and foremost, my primary use is the feed. So I want 1 minute. So what I absolutely love about it is that I can just select Instagram and I get 1 minute, or Instagram stories and I get my 15 minutes. But what I want is what I used to do not in the past, but previously, I would make like an Instagram story version that would be 15 seconds or 15 seconds. But now I decide that I'm just going to make them both 1 minute, and then I will use the app on my phone that I would use to cut it down to 15 seconds. It's cut story, because I feel like 15 seconds just isn't enough for people to get a good sample size bit of the podcast. So I'm just going to make it 1 minute and then split it up, aka use cut story to split it up into 15-second intervals. So that will be 4 stories in all to promo on Instagram stories. So we're going to go with the 1 minute. And then what I do here is that I just listen to my podcast. I'll just like jump around. I don't sit and listen to the whole thing through, but I'll jump around and find little tidbits that I think are useful, that my audience would like to hear, that gives a very nice snapshot and preview of what they can expect in the podcast, and essentially just like a movie preview. Give previews to get people to watch. In this case, you want to get people to listen. Okay, so I'm gonna go do that, and then I'm gonna come back and continue this tutorial. So I'm gonna pause from here, and then I'm gonna resume.